When you think of wealth, luxury, and unimaginable elegance, images of billionaires in penthouses or royalty in palaces come to mind. But there's a group of trailblazing women rewriting that story. The richest black women in the world. Their fortunes don't just symbolize success. They represent resilience, vision, and the power to break barriers. And with their immense wealth, they've built some of the most extravagant homes you'll ever see. Properties worth billions combined, where every chandelier, every marble staircase, and every private garden tells a story of triumph. So today, step with us inside the gates of these billion-dollar residences and discover what life looks like for the women redefining wealth and power. These aren't just houses, they are monuments of legacy. For centuries, wealth and property ownership were symbols of control, influence, and power. For the richest black women, owning multi-million and even billion-dollar estates is more than luxury. It's about reclaiming spaces from which their ancestors were once excluded. These homes stand as statement of hard work, of cultural pride, and of a future where wealth knows no racial boundaries. Let's start with one of the most recognized names in the world, Oprah Winfrey. Her journey from poverty in Mississippi to global media mogul is legendary, but her real estate portfolio is just as jaw-dropping. Her crown jewel, the Montecito mansion in California, nicknamed the Promised Land, spread across 70 acres. This estate is valued at over $100 million. Imagine lush rose gardens, sweeping mountain views, and a home filled with priceless art and custom furniture. Oprah's sanctuary isn't about loud displays of wealth. Instead, it's a serene space that reflects her love of nature, peace, and storytelling. With a personal net worth in the billions, Oprah has also purchased neighboring properties, creating her own vast compound. Her estate is a blend of elegance and calm, proving that luxury can also be deeply personal. Crossing continents, we arrive in Lagos, Nigeria, home to Folorunsho Alakija, one of Africa's richest women. Alakija's wealth came from fashion, oil, and real estate, and her home is a symbol of her empire. Her mansion in Lagos is often compared to presidential palaces. Worth an estimated $150 million, it features marble interiors, towering columns, and gold-trimmed finishes. Built with the finest materials, it stands as one of the most expensive private residences in all of Africa. But beyond luxury, Alakija's home is a center for networking and influence. It regularly hosts international guests, dignitaries, and gatherings of Nigeria's elite. Her property shows how wealth in Africa isn't just about lifestyle, it's about creating spaces that cement status and influence. From pop icon to billionaire entrepreneur, Rihanna's empire spans music, fashion, and cosmetics, and her taste in real estate is just as bold as her career. One of her most stunning homes is a $50 million Beverly Hills mansion, a sleek, modern property with glass walls, infinity pools, and an open-air design that blends luxury with California sunshine. But that's just one piece of her global portfolio. From pop icon to billionaire entrepreneur, Rihanna's empire spans music, fashion, and cosmetics, and her taste in real estate is just as bold as her career. One of her most stunning homes is a $50 million Beverly Hills mansion, a sleek, modern property with glass walls, infinity pools, and an open-air design that blends luxury with California sunshine. But that's just one piece of her global portfolio. Rihanna has also purchased lavish estates in Barbados and London. Each property mirrors her personality, glamorous, innovative, and bold. Her Barbados mansion, overlooking turquoise waters, doubles as a retreat for family and friends, while her London townhouse gives her a foothold in Europe's fashion capital. She's also rumored to be eyeing properties in Paris and Dubai, signaling her status as a truly global mogul. Together, her homes represent not only wealth, but also global influence. A woman who belongs everywhere and creates comfort wherever she goes. Rihanna has also purchased lavish estates in Barbados and London. Each property mirrors her personality, glamorous, innovative, and bold. Together, her homes represent not only wealth, but also global influence. A woman who belongs everywhere and creates comfort wherever she goes. Often cited as Africa's wealthiest woman, Isabel dos Santos, daughter of Angola's former president, built her fortune in oil, telecommunications, and finance. Her residence in Angola is rumored to be worth over $200 million. Unlike some open estates, Dos Santos's property is built like a fortress. High walls, advanced security systems, and layers of privacy. But inside, the story is different. Lavish interiors, Italian marble floors, and French chandeliers adorn the mansion. Gardens stretch across acres, and private entertainment halls can host hundreds of guests. Her estate reflects both immense wealth and the complex politics tied to her fortune. It's not just a home, but a base of operations for one of Africa's most controversial figures. When it comes to power couples, few rival Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Together, they represent music royalty with a combined net worth in the billions. Their Bel Air estate, purchased for $88 million, is a modern architectural marvel. The compound features 6 structures, 30,000 square feet of living space, bulletproof windows, a 15-car garage, multiple swimming pools, and even a recording studio. Every detail screams exclusivity, from panoramic views of Los Angeles to spa-level amenities inside. Few estates on Earth rival the magnificence of Beyoncé and Jay-Z's $88 million Bel Air compound. Spread across 30,000 square feet, this ultra-modern architectural wonder features 6 separate structures, 11 bedrooms, bulletproof windows, a helipad, and not 1, but 4 swimming pools. But beyond the statistics lies a deeper narrative. This compound isn't just a home. It's a fortress of privacy and creativity. The couple's recording studios allow music history to be crafted within its walls, while their art collection, estimated in the tens of millions, turns the estate into a cultural museum. Expansive gardens, eco-friendly designs, and sweeping views of Los Angeles symbolize the couple's unmatched power in both entertainment and business. More than real estate, the Bel Air compound represents a dynasty, wealth, artistry, and influence combined into one breathtaking sanctuary. While the mansion is co-owned, Beyoncé's influence is clear. It represents not just success in entertainment, but dominance in business, culture, and global influence. These homes aren't just large, they're ecosystems of luxury. We're talking about private helipads, temperature-controlled wine cellars, indoor theaters with IMAX-level sound, and gyms rivaling Olympic training centers. Rihanna's Los Angeles estate has outdoor living rooms overlooking the hills. Oprah's gardens are so vast, they require full-time teams of landscapers. And Beyoncé's compound features not just pools, but rooftop pools with city views. In many of these homes, technology is woven into every wall. Smart systems that adjust lighting, temperature, and security at a touch. Life above the clouds is about convenience meeting extravagance, exotic collections, and private treasures. Beyond the marble and chandeliers, what truly sets these estates apart are the collections they house. Oprah's library contains thousands of rare books, some centuries old. Folorunsho Alakija owns art pieces from some of Africa's most celebrated painters. Rihanna's homes feature designer furniture and fashion archives from her own Fenty line. Meanwhile, Dos Santos is rumored to have vaults of jewels and rare gems within her estate. These aren't just hobbies, they are personal museums, testaments to the individuality of each woman, where wealth becomes history, culture, and identity preserved inside their walls. But with wealth, this vast comes scrutiny. Some critics argue that while these women live in billion-dollar mansions, millions in their countries still struggle with poverty. Isabel Dos Santos, in particular, has faced accusations of corruption and using public funds to build her empire. Even Oprah, admired globally, has faced questions about whether her immense wealth could be redistributed to address larger societal issues. These criticisms highlight the eternal debate. Should wealth of this magnitude be celebrated or questioned? Still, each woman has her own response. Oprah invests heavily in philanthropy, funding schools and scholarships. Beyoncé uses her platform to promote equality and justice. Even amid criticism, their homes remain personal sanctuaries, symbols of what they've built. What makes many of these women unique is how they balance luxury with giving back. Oprah has donated hundreds of millions to education, especially for young women in Africa. Beyoncé has supported disaster relief, social justice, and youth programs. Rihanna's Clara Lionel Foundation funds healthcare, climate change solutions, and emergency responses worldwide. Their homes may represent wealth, but their actions show responsibility. The future for these women isn't just about preserving their legacies, but about expanding opportunities for others, ensuring that their stories aren't just about marble halls, but about opening doors. Who really owns luxury? Is it defined by walls of glass and gold, or by the impact made beyond those walls? The richest black women in the world prove that it's both. Their homes stand as physical testaments to what was once considered impossible. Women of color owning billion-dollar estates in a world that once excluded them. From California hills to African palaces, these residences tell a story not just of personal achievement, but of history rewritten. They remind us that luxury is not just about living well, it's about living with meaning, influence, and power. And that's the inside look at the $3 billion homes of the world's wealthiest black women. From Oprah's peaceful paradise to Alakija's marble palace, from Rihanna's futuristic mansions to Beyoncé's modern fortress, each estate is a chapter in a larger story of power, resilience, and vision. If you enjoyed this journey into luxury and legacy, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Mr. Rich, and turn on notifications so you never miss another dive into the world of wealth and power. Because here, we don't just talk about money, we explore the empires it builds.